y'all. I'm glad this topic came up, though. I'm glad this topic came up, though. Because this is gonna save my people financially. I'm finna spit y'all some game now that we all going through this. Every time I was working for a corporation, I moved up, they would show me little secret ways that you could do, but you shouldn't do to get more money. You know, it's just something that you share with one another. If you done been to school for something and you go into the office to work together, they tell you that, but they don't mean for you to do it though. It's just like a joke in the matter. Okay? But it's also a test. It's also a test, y'all. It's a test to see if we stupid enough to do it. And guess what? My people are. They would do it in a heartbeat. And when we stop doing that, I promise you, the other nationality is gonna respect you more. And you might not get all the money right then and there, but in the long run, you're gonna get the money and the peace, like I keep telling everybody. Because that's the test. And like I said, if soon as you do that, as soon as you go and slip and do, I don't care if you've been with somebody for years and whether you had a little drought and you went in there, it don't matter. When that person told you to do it, they've been there longer than you have. Told you it could be done. They've been there longer than you have and they haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? That's the key in it. So of course, if you do it, being black, they gonna make sure they group you up with more blacks. It might be 1, 2, 3 whites in there, but they ain't finna group you up with too many whites. They gonna group you up with your color, the one you trying to rob. Yep, that's the way that whole thing works, y'all. So to everybody who been getting easy money, you might well say bye to that. You might well say bye to that for a little bit, because it's time for some labor. And like I said, I had to go through a century worth of this stuff. And whether it was spaced out in time, or I had to go through it a little bit in the beginning of my life, then in the middle of my life, and at the end of my life, whatever. Either way it goes, I had to meet that quarter of a century-long struggle. So, with that being said, y'all, understanding business is the way we're gonna grow. And it's time-consuming, yeah, but it's worth the wait. Trust me, I know. Even though I've been robbed and brought so low by a whole bunch of paper assholes, and one of you got a smell like that. You shouldn't have a smell because you ain't no hoe, I don't think. But it's a natural odor because you're so beautiful. I don't know if that means you can't mess with nobody but one person or whatever the case may be, but it sounds like an easy fix to me. It sounds like a spiritual fix. You need to go to your spiritual. You need to go to the spiritual side in the astro and ask them how to fix it. They'll tell you how to fix it. Trust me, I know. They told me how to fix every part of my body all the way down to my talent, except for the problem that I was born with, which is my lung. And honestly, now that I know who I am, a little bit of who I am, I don't think I can have, I think way my lung is, it's like the tubes are too thick. They ain't thin enough for the air to go through. So it ain't like I got asthma, but like I said, I got real bad asthma. It's the worst, almost the worst asthma you can have. But when I studied it myself, it really wasn't the fact that I had asthma. It was the fact that it had been somebody just overfixed the lungs or something like that. So I automatically, when I started researching myself and our genealogy, I kind of just realized later on that Oh, I couldn't have a good set of lungs because I'd be jumping out on top of y'all. I'd be like Bruce Lee out here. I'd be tearing y'all asses up. I get in that damn truck right there, drive to Florida, and drive to Cali, and drive to all these different places that had me in their damn pocket. Ooh-wee. Bruce Lee, y'all ass, bro. And I come back home in peace, broke. Don't care nothing about the money. I got my lit back. I got my lit back. Tore your ass up. You won't never try to mess with the emperor or empress again. That's how I used to do it. And I ain't gonna lie, it took me a long time in these 5 years to get over that. Cause you don't play with me like that. But I had to take a different route. You know? I had to grow up and get out and get beside myself. And don't get me wrong, I say that word too. I barely say it though. And dabbing is okay, you know, if you dancing, I guess. But the way these clowns do it, they do that. They say less and dab on you when they done screwed you over, robbed you, kidnapped your kids, took your kids across seas, and still sitting right there in your face smiling at you. That's why I don't like them. Now. But anyway, y'all, have a good day out there, y'all. Try not to let nothing get you down. I was just listening to a friend online. She said, it's drama every day. That's the God honest truth. For me, it's good and bad in the same day, all day, every day. And I ain't had no choice but to get used to it. Thank y'all out there. Amen.